Why songwriting? Why do I write songs? There's a million different things that a person could do with their time, and somehow this is a big part of what I do. I write songs and I sing them for people. When I was a little boy, my brothers had guitars and wouldn't let me play with them, and because they were musical instruments and not toys, and so I told my dad that I wanted a guitar. My sister had scoliosis and was in this crazy neck brace. Couldn't play her clarinet anymore because she couldn't bend her neck. So, in classic dad trick style, he sold her clarinet and bought me a nylon string acoustic guitar at Daddy's Junkie Music Store in Salem, New Hampshire, and I started going for lessons at the Haverhill Music Center, and I hated it. Really hated it. My dad was a Navy chief and basically said, at 6th grade now, you will play the guitar until the end of the 8th grade. And you never have to pick up a guitar again. And during that time, I was learning Simon and Garfunkel songs, and I was learning Beatles songs, and graduated the 8th grade, and a bunch of stuff had happened in my family, and was probably not going to really play the guitar much until I got to the bus stop. That was going to take me to high school, and I swiftly realized that the cooler older kids at the bus stop were all musicians, and they played the guitar, and they all had guitars, and kind of didn't really know what to do with them. But they had electric guitars, which was a whole different game. And so I guess I had always been intrigued during my guitar lessons with the stories behind the Simon and Garfunkel songs, particularly the song America, or The Boxer, or Bridge Over Troubled. I mean, just, I am a rock, I am an island, and a rock feels no pain, and an island never cries. Or the song America, which if you've never heard the song America by Simon and Garfunkel, it's just an absolutely beautiful song about a road-tripping hippie couple. So I was just intrigued by the idea of the story, and then I was intrigued with the idea of hanging out with some of the cooler older kids, because they were all into music, but I was never particularly interested in listening to Van Halen and figuring out solos or playing a whole lot of rock and roll cover songs. And so my friend Dave McCormick, who was my best friend in high school, I've actually written songs about him, for him, and we would just spend every afternoon of my high school experience was spent in Dave McCormick's house with our guitars, and writing songs, and just living our lives, and doing a lot of other stupid things too, but just kind of evolved, and in some ways I feel like it saved me, and gave me some identity, and I'm incredibly thankful that this is something that has just kind of captivated me since I was very, very young, and just want to grow in this as a skill. I think that that's probably it, but I'll talk more about other things as the other writers who are doing this fun exercise will be talking about different things. So there you have it. That's how I started writing songs, and